Hello everyone. Now you have understood the lesson probability. Now we are at the end of the lesson, that is the last part of this is remain, that is a problem set. Now actually this topic is very easy. In point of view of exam, if you say this topic will give out of marks. Okay, it carries 10 marks. So easily you can score the 10 marks. Now let's see those who have still have doubt about this, that will get clear after solving the problem set. Okay. Now see problem set, first question we will see. In that we have choose the correct alternative answers for each of the following questions. Now for this you must solve it. Just simply don't tick mark the answer. Okay. So you must solve it. Now which number cannot represent the probability? Now in remember this I told you which numbers represent the probability. Okay, the probability of a number lies between 0 to 1. So which cannot be the probability which is greater than 1, means second option is wrong. Here you have to write the answer directly. Okay, now second is a die is rolled. What is the probability that the number appearing on upper surface is less than 3? Okay, now a die is rolled, it is said. Die is rolled means how many these are there sample space on it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. Now numbers less than 3. So numbers less than 3 means what? 1 and 2. 1 and 2. So it will be 2 by 6. This n of s is how much? N of s is equal to 6. And event is what? Less than 3. Means this is 1 and 2. So this reduced form will be 1 by 3. Okay. So which answer will be there? 1 by 3. That is option number second. Now third question is, what is the probability of the event that a number chosen from 1 to 100 is a prime number? Now 1 to 100 numbers we have studied. Now 1 to 100, how many prime numbers are there? That also we know. That is 1 to 100, 25 prime numbers are there. And sample space is 100. N of s is equal to 100. And event is to get the prime number, means 25. So probability of a event will be 25 by 100, means which will be equal to 1 by 4. Okay. So 1 by 4 will be the answer. Now next fourth question is, there are 40 cards in a bag. Each bears a number from 1 to 40. One card is drawn at a random. What is the probability that the card bears a number which is a multiple of 5? Now multiple of 5 means you know, multiple of 5, 1 to 40 cards. N of s is equal to 40. Now how many cards? 1 to 40. Means a number which are divisible by 5 are 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35 and 40. Okay, so total how many numbers are divisible by 5? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. N of a is 8. So 8 by 40. 8 by 40 means 1 by 8 ones are and 8 fives are 40. So the probability of the event will be 1 by 5. Now next is n of a is given. N of a is given 2. N of a, see this type of question is asked for fill in the blank in the board exam 2. And probability of a is 1 by 5. N of s you have to find out. Okay, n of s you have to find out. So we know probability of a event is equal to n of a upon n of s. Okay, now n of s we have to find out, means we will keep it as it is here. And n of a upon p of a. N of a upon probability of a, which will be equal to n is 2 and probability of event is 1 by 5, means it will get multiplied. So n of s will be equal to 10. Okay. So the probability of this, it is given you have to find number of sample space, that is 10. Okay, this is about the fill in the blank. This you have to solve. See, it comes for solving 1 mark, it will come for 2 marks for solving also it can come, and for 1 mark for fill in the blanks also it can come. Now next question is question number 2. Now question number 2 is basketball players John, Wasim, Akash were practicing the ball drop in the basket. The probability of success for John, Wasim and Akash are, means everyone's probability of winning is given. Who had the greatest probability of success? Now is what very easy question. What you have to write, let the probability of the John of throwing a ball in the basket is John's, we will consider first one is John, so is considered as B, event as B, and Wasim's event as John's event as A and Wasim's event as B and Akash event as C. So the probability of John will be P of A and probability of Wasim is P of B and probability of Akash will be P of C. Now we have to state whose probability is greatest. Okay, so question number 2. Let the probability of winning of John, Wasim and third person is Akash. Okay, third one is Akash as P of A, P probability of B and probability of C. Okay, now probability of John is winning John, P of A is equal to how much it is given, 4 by 5, 4 upon 5, means how we can write 4 by 5 means what, 0.8. okay, in terms of C1 is given. Now probability of winning Wasim, P of B is equal to, it is given in terms of decimal point, C is 0.83 and this is in fraction, so we will convert it in decimal point. Okay, and the next is probability of winning Akash is equal to how much, 58%. 58% means what we can write, 58 upon 100 which is equal to 0.58. So whose probability is more of winning? Of, yes, of Wasim it is more. Okay, so how we can write? Probability of Wasim, then next is probability of John, then probability of Akash, C. Okay, so therefore Wasim, question how they are asked, who had the greatest probability of success. So Wasim has the greatest probability of winning. Okay, in this way you have to solve. Now the next question is question number 3. Now question number 3 is, in a hockey team, okay, in a hockey team there are 6 defenders, 4 offenders and 1 goalie. Out of this, one player is to be selected randomly as a captain. Okay, find the probability of the selection that the goalie will be selected. Now this type of question is asked for 4 marks or 3 marks. If 3 questions will be there, then 3, or here this it can be asked each question for 2 marks also. One question will be given out of it. In that way also it can be asked. Okay, so in a hockey team, number of defenders, number of offenders and number of goalie, means total how many it becomes? 6, 4 and 1. Total players have become 11. So sample space will be what? 11. Now what they have asked, probability of selection that a goalie will be selected, means the probability of selecting goalie is 1. So 1 by 11 means it will be, answer will be, probability of winning goalie will be 1 by 11. Okay, and next they have asked about the defenders. Now defenders is what? Defenders number is 6. So probability of winning will be 6 by 11. Okay, so we'll write this, in a hockey team. Question number 3. Okay, question number 3. What? In a hockey team, number of is equal to 6. Number of offenders is equal to 4 and number of goalie is equal to 1. Okay, now so here what we will write, total number of players. So total number of players. Total number of players, how many it has become? 11. Therefore, n of s is equal to 11. Okay, this n of s we have got. Now next part of this is what? The goalie will be selected. So what we will write? Let A be the event that the goalie will get selected. Goalie will get selected as captain. Goalie will get selected as captain. So what we will write? Goalie we have to write. So what we will write here? N of A. Number of event of A. Directly here we will write 1. Therefore probability of A is equal to N of A upon N of S, which is equal to 1 by 11. Therefore probability of probability of a bully will selected as a captain is 1 by 11. Okay. Now next is you have to find out, let B be the event, be the event that the defender, na? You have to find out a defender, that a defender will selected as a captain. Captain. It will be what? N of B, which will be equal to how many defenders? 6. So 6. So probability of defenders will be N of B upon N of S, which is equal to 6 by 11. So probability of B is equal to 6 upon 11. Okay, like this you have to solve. Now next question number 4 it is. Okay, question number 4 is, Joseph kept 26 cards in a cap, bearing one English alphabet on each card. Joseph kept how many cards? 26 cards in a cap, bearing one English alphabet on each card. One card is drawn at random. What is the probability that the card drawn is a vowel cards? Okay. Now vowel cards which are there. Now 26 cards means in a English alphabet how many letters have we have? 26 letters we are having. Okay. Out of that, what is said? Event is a card drawn at a random. What is the probability that card drawn is an vowel card? So let the event that a card is a vowel card as A. Okay, let A be the event. Now next question 4. Question number 4. The alphabet in English are S is equal to okay. Now therefore n of s is equal to how much? N of s is equal to 26. Now let A be the event. What is the event? Let A be the event that the card bears an vowel. That the card bears an vowel. Okay. Now, so vowels which are there in this, which are the vowels? A, E, I, O, U. So how many vowels are there in English alphabet? 5 vowels are there. Okay. So n of A is equal to A will be equal to what? A, E, I, O, U. Okay, therefore n of A will be equal to 5. Now we want to find the probability of getting an vowel. So probability of event A will be equal to n of A upon n of S, which is equal to 5 upon 26. Therefore probability of getting an vowel is 5 by 26. Okay, 5 by 26. Now fourth question over. Okay, now in this way these questions are very easy. If you read it carefully, you will find it easy. Now next questions which we have to see, that is question number 5. Okay, question number 5. Question number 5 is a card is drawn at random from a pack of well-shuffled 52 playing cards. A card is drawn at a random. Fifth example we have. Na? Fifth example is fifth example is a balloon vendor has 2 red, 3 blue and 4 green balloons. A balloon vendor means a balloon seller has 2 red, 3 blue and 4 green balloons. He wants to choose one of them at a random to give it to Pranali. What is the probability of the event that Pranali gets a red balloon, a blue balloon and a green balloon? So what we will write? How many types of balloons the balloon seller is having? Red, blue and green. So we will consider let red be R1, R2. Red balloons are 2, so R1, R2. And blue balloons be B1, how many are there? 3. So B1, B2, B3 will be the blue balloons. And green balloons are how many are there? 4. So G1, G2, G3 and G4 are the green balloons. Okay, like this we will write. Now, question number 5. Question number 5. Question number 5. A balloon let red balloons be R1, R2. Blue balloons be blue, how many are there? 3. B1, B2 and B3. B1, B2, B3. 3 balloons are there. And green balloons G1, G2, G3 and G4. Okay. So S will be equal to what? R1, R2, B1, B2, B3, G1, G2, G1, G2, G3 and G4. Okay, so N of S will be 2 plus 3, 5 and 5 plus 4, 9. N of S will be 9. Now what we want to find out? See, what is the first condition? A red balloon. Okay, a red balloon. probability of red balloons, how many will be there? So let A be the event to get red balloons. Let A be the event to get red balloons. So it will be what? A will be equal to, so therefore n of A will be equal to 2. So probability of A will be equal to n of A upon n of S, which is equal to 2 upon 9. Therefore probability of A is equal to 2 by 9. Now next you have to see about a blue balloon. Let B be the event. Let B be the event to get a blue balloon. Okay. What? To get a blue balloon. Let B be the event to get a blue balloon. So blue balloons will be, how many are there? B will be equal to B1, B2 and B3. So n of B will be equal to 3. Probability of A will be equal to B will be equal to n of B upon n of S, which is equal to 3 by 9, which is equal to 1 by 3. Therefore probability of B will be equal to 1 by 3. Now next you have to find a green balloon. Okay, let C be the event to get a green balloon. Let C be the event to get a green balloon. Okay, so what it will be? C will be equal to G1, G2, G3 and G4. So n of C will be equal to 4. So probability of C will be equal to n of C upon n of S, which is equal to 4 by 9. Therefore probability of C will be equal to 4 by 9. So see, in this way we have to find the probabilities of all the terms. Okay. Now your sixth question. Sixth question is also same. It is, but in this a box contain 5 red, 8 blue and 3 green pens are there here. Okay. Rutuja wants to pick a pen at a random. What is the probability that a pen is blue? Okay, first is what condition? First condition is, only one condition you have to find out here. What? A box containing this red, blue and green pens. Rutuja wants to pick a pen at random. What is the probability that the pen is blue? So you have to find out the probability of blue pen. Okay, so let's see here. Instead of these balloons, you have pens. Very easy lesson this. If you take interest, definitely you are going to score good marks in this lesson. Okay. So now question number 6. Okay, so number of red pens. number of red pens. Number of red pens, how many are there? Number of red pens are 5. Number of blue pens is equal to 8. And number of green pens is equal to 3. So S will be equal to, now red R1 we have to say R1, R2, R3, R4, R5, and blue you have to indicate by B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7, B8, and green you have to indicate by G1, G2 and G3. Okay, this now N of S is equal to 8, 16. Okay, number of events. See 5 plus 3, 8 and 8, 16. Now what probability we have to find out? That event, let A be the event, to get blue pen. To get a blue pen. So A will be equal to B1, B2, B3, B4, B5, B6, B7 and B8. Therefore, number of events in A will be equal to 8. Now we have to find probability of A. Probability of A will be equal to N of A upon N of S, means 8 by 16. 8 by 16 means 1 by 2. Therefore, probability of getting a blue pen is 1 by 2. Okay, the probability of getting blue pen is 1 by 2. Now this is all about 6 examples. Now we will see the next example number 7. Example number 7 is 6 face of a dice are as shown below. Okay, if the die is rolled once, find the probability of A appears on upper face. Okay, now here dice containing the letters A, B, C, D, E and A. So total how many letters are there on a dice? Instead, see, in a die we have learned the numbers are there 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But here this die contains the letters A, B, C, D, E and A. So from this what we have to find? The event, first event, that the letters appear on the uppermost face or upper face is A. Getting the event A on the upper face and its probability we have to find out. Question number 7. Question number 7. In this one, a die, the sample space is A, B, C, D, E and A. These are the faces of a die. So number of faces will be how much? Number of faces is 6. Now in this what they have said, event. Let A be the event. Let A be the event to get. Let A be the event. Get A to event that the letter appears. Let A be the event. Let A be the event that a letter A appears on upper face. Let A be the event that a letter A appears on a upper face. So means A, how many are there in this? A is equal to 2 times we have. So number of events in A is equal to 2. Now we have to find the probability of A. So n of A upon n of S, which is equal to 2 by 6. 2 by 6 means 1 by 3. So probability of event is 1 by 3. Means to get A on the upper face is, its probability is 1 by 3. Now in this second question is D appears on upper face. Okay. So here what, let B be the event that a letter D appears on upper face. So D appear on upper face will be 1. So B will be equal to D. So n of B will be equal to 1. The probability of A will be what? Probability of A will be n of B upon n of S, means 1 by 6. So what is therefore the probability of getting D on the upper face is 1 by 6. Okay, probability of getting B on a upper face is 1 by 6. Now we'll see the 8th example. Okay, now 8th example 8th example is a box contains 30 tickets bearing only one number from 1 to 30. If one ticket is drawn at a random, find the probability of an event that the ticket drawn bears an odd number and a complete square. Okay, so what we will write the sample space? The sample space of the box containing tickets bearing numbers from 1 to 30 on each. Question number 8. Question number 8. Okay, is question number 8 is the sample space of a box bearing the cards numbered from 1 to 30. Okay, so how we will write sample space? Sample space is equal to 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. See, all numbers we have to write. Now here you can write 1 2 3 4 5 dot dot up to 30 also you can write. But here they have asked the question an odd number. So in this way if you will write, it will be easy for you to identify the odd numbers. Okay, so now 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29 and 30. Okay. Now n of s will be equal to what? N of s is equal to 30. Now what is the event they have said? An odd number. Let A be the event to get a ticket as an odd number. Let A be the event to get a ticket as an odd number. Okay, so odd numbers which are there. So A will be equal to 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17, 19, 21, 23, 25, 27, 29. Okay, so these are the tickets bearing an odd number. So n of A will be equal to how much? So how much it is? 15. Here 30 numbers are there. So out of that 15 will be even and 15 will be odd. Okay, so that will be equal to 15. Now we have to find probability of A. Probability of A will be equal to n of A upon n of S, which is equal to 15 upon 30, which is equal to 1 by 2. Okay, therefore probability of event to get a ticket as an odd number is 1 by 2. Now from this second question is there that a complete square numbers. So what, let B be the event to get a complete, let B be the event that the ticket drawn, let B be the event to get a ticket as a complete square. Okay, complete square. So B will be equal to what? B complete square which are there? 1. See, many times what happens? We forget 1. 1 we don't remember and we start directly from 4 and we commit mistake. So 1 is a complete square. 1, 4 and 9, 16, 25. Okay, so which are the numbers? 1, 4, 9, 16 and 25. Therefore n of B will be equal to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. N of B will be equal to 5. Therefore probability of B will be equal to n of B upon n of S, means 5 by 30. 5 by 30 means 1 by 6. So probability of getting a ticket as a complete square is 1 by 6. Okay, now what we will do it, now here we will stop because here still so many examples are there. So we'll stop here. This much examples you solve in notebook. Thank you for watching it. Remaining examples I will take in the next video. Okay, bye.